Butterflies. Welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Doctress. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members as well as the members over on my website. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued support here on the channel. It is always appreciated. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my new channel, who has watched the new video on my new channel. Thank you. I'm glad you all have been loving it. I am appreciative of the feedback, and it's a vibe. I can't wait to continue growing with you all over there. And so if you haven't already checked it out, definitely check it out. The link will always be pinned inside of the pinned comment down below, along with the links to my personal readings, my website, and all that jazz, okay? So this energy, it felt like a grandfather energy. It came through. So I saw this post, and it was a post of a young man who didn't get invited to the green room for the drafts. This is for the, I believe, the NBA drafts, because he got drafted to the Milwaukee Bucks. And so he didn't get invited to the green room because he wasn't considered a top, potential. And he ended up getting drafted the first round. Okay. Now what stood out was the fact, let me see if I took some screenshots. I feel like I did. Let me see. I saw this a few days ago. All right. So people said he must have had some hidden videos. He averaged 2.9 points a game, 1.3 rebounds, 0.7 assists in 26 games, and he was shooting 37% from the field. And he ended up becoming a first round draft pick. That's something that is unheard of. 2, 3, 4. It is unheard of. Okay? So someone ended up writing another comment, and they said he added a pre-selection activity to his resume, which gave recruiting teams confidence in him. And with this message, I heard this grandfather energy come in and was like, let's talk shop real quick, youngin. Let me learn you something real quick. It's not all about the flashiest person, the best person, the one who has the most stats, the most points, because sometimes they're not teachable. There's power in being teachable. It makes people want to teach you. Many people lose out on blessings in their life because they want to be know-it-alls, because they want to be the best, because they want to show up in a certain way. So then when they need help, it's hard to find it because they kind of pushed other people away by how they showed up. And when you're in a position and you need help and support to grow, that's a 4-day law of power. You never try to outshine. You never try to outsmart the master. Because as soon as you start doing that, or what does it say, outshine the, that's the one I'm thinking of, I believe it is. Grandfather, he had this happen to a coworker. He got a job. And they were wondering why he got the job over this other person. And he said he went back to that place every day. Every day. For that job. It was his dedication. It was his consistency. It was his determination. It was his ability to grow. It was his mindset. Because the reality is that although that young man may have did that on that team, maybe he just wasn't in the right environment. And he just may end up being one of the best investments they've made in years. But you have people judging him because of his stats. So how people judge people by how many followers they have, how many subscribers, how many all of that. And they wonder how someone smaller than them gets more support or opportunities. It's the mental. It's the heart. It's the balance. It's the alignment. Because the metrics don't always define what's going on. Now, not saying someone with a lot of vanity metrics is a bad person. Your grandfather isn't saying that. But what he's saying is you want to make sure that you don't always just look at what's shiny and gold. Don't just look at what's shiny and gold. Look at where you can be developed. It's something about development, player development, personal development. Someone is preparing, someone wants to invest in you. Or someone is already investing in you. They're investing in your development. Or they're showing investment or like care in your development. But the thing is that some people have been abused so much. You know, they have so much trauma, unhealed trauma, that they don't always know when something is good around them. Don't be that. I'm hearing this grandfather energy say, don't be that. Never be too high and mighty that you can't say that you're having a bad day or you need help or you need support with something, okay? Something about player development, though. Someone wants to invest in you because they see your potential, or someone is investing in you because they see your potential. So you need to pay attention to your surroundings around you. Okay? I'm hearing don't let them down. But then at the same time, it's like you don't want to do things just because of what someone expects of you. But no, someone is getting an opportunity, and I'm hearing don't burn that bridge. All right, grandfather energy, what you got? You know, because people, they're going to judge you. They're going to judge you by what they feel like you're worth, what they feel like you're, you know, how you should show up, how you shouldn't show up. And that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. My ears was starting to like do this thing. And so it's making me think of the aspect of what you listen to. The 8 of Baskets. Son of Wands. And then the Strength card, and I've been dreaming a lot about lions. You know what this is saying? You need to put yourself out there and see what happens. You need to put yourself out there and see what happens. It's something about you walking away from doubt, fear, because she's walking away from this baggage. Okay, so imagine that young man, how many people was looking at him like he was crazy when he was like, I'm entering the draft. What you mean you entering the draft? You barely have 3 points a game. You're only at 37% shooting. What you mean? He said, no, I'm determined. I'm willing to go swim with the sharks. I'm willing to go swim with the gators. I'm willing to jump in the pond. I'm willing to jump in. That's that strength, that trust in self. It's something about don't count yourself out before it's picking time. Like, and this isn't an energy of being a pick-me, right? Because the pick-me's are the ones that's not getting picked. Okay? This is a season where the pick-me's are going to get picked over. Think about how many people were just like, why them? Why them? Why did they get 23rd? I think they were the 23rd pick. Why did they get the 23rd first round pick? Why them? Think of how they started looking at their stats, how they started comparing themselves to them. Why them? How they get that opportunity? It's their heart. It was his willingness to keep showing up. It was his consistency. It was the work that he was willing to put in out of season to show that he mean business, that to show that he's willing. What are you willing to do? You know, I love how back in them old days, and you know, we hear all those stories of the old groups, the boy groups and stuff. We even saw it with the new edition. And they would go to them record labels every day. Every day. Listen to my tape. Listen to my tape. Listen to my tape. You know, every day. This. Every day. Every day. Until they got a yes. Think of how many people, you know, oh, I got 1 million followers, you know, I got this. I'm going to just send my tape, you know. They'll be a fool to not want to work with me. I got clout. Bless me. It's that one, that's that bullshit. You see how, okay? Real people can sense the BS. And the value is going to come from the ones who is doing it from the heart and from the soul. So yeah, they're going to wonder why you. Why you? Because you have the heart. You have the ability to learn. You're open to learn. Okay? Not everyone is open to learn. You're teachable. And that only comes from you leaving certain baggage behind. And a lot of times the baggage is that ego. You know, split the deck. We got the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. And we talking about ego. Okay? Child, that's straight up ego. But this is something about, you're like a natural, you have natural leadership qualities. You have natural leadership qualities to you. different deck. What is this 8 of Baskets? The Hierophant with Bishop Mason coming out. So this is spiritual baggage. Leaving something behind that's not working anymore, or it could be old beliefs that you had of yourself due to some of your upbringing. Because this could also deal with institutionalization. So you walking away from, with this 8 of Baskets, walking away from the disappointment of different institutions, you know what I'm saying, the things of how you were raised, what you were taught, you know, what you were taught in school, what you were taught at home, things of that nature, like something about you having to walk away from those beliefs. So some of you all may have been given the beliefs of, you know, only people who show up this way get the recognition, or so this is what does, like, it's something of that nature of it being proven wrong though. Like, it's going to be proven wrong, and your energy is what's going to prove it wrong. What's up with the Son of Wands? It's like you're walking away from old beliefs that no longer suit you. And even if it's beliefs of like your ancestral team, they not mad at you. You know, on the other side, they see things differently. You got the 4 of Sticks with the Son of Knives. Getting comfortable with swimming with. You're a warrior at the foundation of self. And whatever you do, you need to go into things with no fear. Go into it with excitement, no fear, and know that you are deserving of great and amazing things. And this strength, this gives a vibe of you having like boundaries within yourself, but it's like you have great, what am I trying to say? Control over your, like, your movement. You have, oh my gosh, what is the word I'm thinking of? Grandfather, help me. Accountability. You have strong accountability of self. It's something about your accountability of self that brings about the strength, or you're working on that accountability. Either you're working on it or you've mastered it. Is one of them, okay? Give me a clarifier for the strength. 3 of Coins. Yeah, working on it. It's something about you being put into an environment that helps you do better. Like, it helps you grow. It helps you build. It helps you expand. You're being put into new environments that offer you these things. And you're going to be attracting people who want to help, who want to support, who want to, you know, give you resources, who want to do these things. Put yourself in alignment with people who want to do these things. Like, they want to see you win. And they're in that place because you have an ancestral team making sure that you have the supports that you needed on this path. And that's going with this 3 of Coins. Like, this is the sense of you having accountability and sticking to what really matters. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that young man wasn't out there, you know, doing, you know, he wasn't out there on that cocky stuff. He was out there really on some, like, building and being humble and having faith in himself. Meanwhile, they thought they was the big dog and they got drafted later, second round, or didn't at all. There's people who did not get drafted who have better stats than him. Think about that. Because what's for you is for you. You got Big Mama coming out. Yeah, we about to do a grandma ancestor message after this. What's for you is for you. What's for you is for you. Can't nobody take that. 5 or 6, they may try. They may come up against you, but guess the way they got to do it? By slander. Look at them in the background gossiping and stuff. They have to try to slander you, gossip. Only way they can get you is by pulling you off your level and going to where they're at. You know what I'm saying? So like, say this man started engaging with people. So say, you know, he said, I'm entering the draft, right? His chances could have got messed up if he found himself all on the internet going back and forth with people talking about why you entering the draft. Your stance, you was horrible. And he started going back and forth with them people online. How you think that may affect what made the people want to choose him in the first place? Don't engage in the foolery. Because some people feel like they have to do certain things to lower the competition. Okay? Some people do and say things because it's just a competition aspect. You know, think of like in jobs and how there may be that one work favorite, that favorite employee. Then all of a sudden a new employee come in. And this employee out here, they doing it. You know what I'm saying? They doing that thing. So they become the new favorite employee. It's like that old employee, like, who is you? Who are you? So then they try to do things to sabotage. And it can be intentionally or unintentionally. It's not always intentionally. But this grandfather energy is definitely saying what's for you is for you. And you can be expecting someone coming in to want to support you, or just you're going to be realizing like you're going to start noticing people coming in randomly helping, randomly giving you random things, like, and that's just confirmation of this energy that you're in right now. It's going to be happening over the next 2 months. It's going to be a span of different things that's happening. Some of you all, someone is going to be coming to you in the next 5 days, 4 to 5 days. Let's pull specific messages from your grandfather. Choose a number 1 through 4, 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you chose number 1, I have a message for you tonight in your dream. The 3 of Swords in the reverse. They need for you to get out of negative self-talk. And it's time for you to release something that has been painful to you that you've still been holding on to. They want you to fully let it go in peace. But he's saying that he's going to come visit you tonight in your dream. If you chose number 2, you have the Sun card, and there will be justice for me. So a truth is going to be coming out. A truth is going to be exposed in regards to something in a family that dealt with your grandfather, or something that he was like involved in. But someone has had the wrong perception of him. I'm hearing bad rep. If you chose number 3, scratch a lie, find a thief, the World card in reverse. So someone is trying to do shortcuts right now at this time. He's saying make sure it's not you, but you're going to be able to tell who's doing shortcuts or not, because they're not going to be able to maintain it. It's going to fall apart. And it don't take long for it to fall apart, okay? Because after a while, it just becomes too much for them to maintain and keep up. So this is giving a vibe of also paying attention to lies. Don't trust a liar, honey. And this is someone who blatantly, like, it ain't no, you know, self-person, like, I don't know, take it as it resonates, okay? Taking the number 4, if you chose number 4, don't let them brainwash you. Trust your intuition. And you have the Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, this is compassion. So this is giving a lot of emotional maturity and using your intuition a lot, because the Queen of Cups can deal with nurturing and intuition and caring. But a lot of this is the aspect of make sure you stay emotionally stable and don't let anyone try to shift you. Stay emotionally stable. Don't let anything try to shift you. And as long as your emotions are in that place, it can't. That is the message, my loves. That's the grandfather ancestor message. I pray that it gives you exactly what you needed at this time. Comfort, love, support, guidance. And that's where I feel done. I don't think he got anything else to talk about, honey. And as always, oh yeah, check out my video, my new video to my new channel. It's pinned down below in the comments, or you can just go to my channel, Doctress Mo. Definitely check out the new video that's over there. I'm interested in hearing different topics and things of that nature that you have. I'm confident that you're enjoying. It's like one of those videos that you play and you just listen to it in the background, you know. But love you all. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. I love you, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.